Okay, here we go with another game of Jeopardy! Second edition. This is the first time in quite a while we're playing the second edition. This is our second game of the run.
Hi folks, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's just take care of a little... Okay, adjust the game so it's exactly the way you like. Normal game? Okay, so how many people? Player one, what's your name?
Game.
Player one, here's your buzz-in key. Let's get at her.
From the Sony Pictures Studio.
Thank you, John. Player one, you start us off.
All right, let's start things off with colleges and universities for 100.
This Midwest school's athletic teams are called the Hoosiers.
Player one.
What is Indiana?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Colleges and universities for 200.
Badger alumni know Michael Jackson acquired rights to this school's fight song from Paul McCartney.
Player one.
What is Wisconsin?
You're correct.
Colleges for 300.
This Michigan school's East Lansing campus has the USA's largest college food service operation.
Anyone? This is the correct
State,
question.
darn it. Colleges for 400.
After the Civil War, Georgetown University chose these school colors to signify the union of the North and South.
Player one.
What are blue and gray?
Very good.
Very
Pick
good.
again.
Pick again. Colleges for
In
500.
accordance with the founder's will, this Houston University was tuition-free from 1912 to 1965.
Player one.
What is rice?
Exactly.
Exactly. Athletes for 100.
In 1989, his first year as the Dallas Cowboys quarterback, the team went 1-15. They later improved.
Player one.
Who is Troy Aikman?
Right you are.
Athletes for 200.
At age 11, in 1972, he scored 378 goals for an Ontario, Canada ice hockey team.
Player one.
Who is Wayne Gretzky?
Exactly.
Athletes for 300.
The last Major League Baseball player to hit 400 in a season, he was John Glenn's wingman in the Korean War.
Player one.
Who is Ted Williams?
Yes.
Yes. Athletes for 400.
It was Muhammad Ali's original name.
Player one.
What is Cassius Clay?
You're in fine form, so pick again.
Athletes for
Answer. The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
Let's bet it all.
One of the two Olympic swimming champions who played Tarzan on film in the 1930s.
Player one.
Oh, great. Who's Johnny Weissmuller?
Exactly.
Begins and ends with M for 100.
The last one officially began January 1st, 1001.
Player one.
What is a millennium?
That's it. Exactly.
Begins and ends with M for 200.
Psychic size between small and large.
Player one.
What is medium?
Exactly.
Begins and ends with 300.
According to the title of a 1953 film, it's what Ethel Merman wanted to be called.
Player one.
What is Madame?
Right. Keep
Right,
going.
keep
You
going.
control the board.
Begins and ends with M for
In
400.
a special promotion, Rite Aid pharmacies have tied this medical test to Mother's Day.
Player
What
one.
is a mammogram?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Medium, M. Oh. Begins and ends with M for 500.
We're talking major whirlpool with this.
Player one.
What is maelstrom?
You're correct.
1928 for 100.
During 1928, both the Graf Zeppelin and this woman made their first flights across the Atlantic.
Player 1.
Who is Amelia Earhart?
Exactly.
1928 for 200.
After Coolidge chose not to run again for president, this man did and carried 40 out of 48 states.
Player 1.
Who is Hoover?
Well done. Yes.
1928 for 300.
This company drove up new business with the purchase of Dodge and the introduction of the Plymouth.
Player 1.
What is Chrysler?
Exactly.
1928 for 400.
Then, in her mid-20s, Margaret Mead published Coming of Age in this Pacific region.
Player 3.
What is Samoa?
Samoa.
That's right. You know your literature.
Let's go for transportation. For 100, please, Alex.
Non-rigid airships, like the ones used for advertising, are more commonly called this.
Player 1.
What are airplanes?
No.
No.
I'm sorry. Anybody? This is the correct
Blimps.
question.
Let's go for the Big Apple. For 100, please.
Home to the Knicks and Rangers, it's one of New York City's largest indoor sports arenas.
Player 1.
What is Madison Square Garden?
Definitely.
1928 for 500.
Haile Selassie was crowned king of this African country.
Player 2.
What is Ethiopia?
Exactly.
Let's try the Big Apple. For 200, please, Alex.
Both located in Queens, they're New York City's two major airports.
Player 1.
What are LaGuardia and John F. Kennedy?
Oh, that's incorrect.
No.
Anybody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
I forgot.
I'll
the
take
space between
transportation.
LaGuardia.
For 200, Alex.
Russia's Lunokhod 1 was the first wheeled vehicle used here.
Player 3.
What is the moon?
Exactly.
Transportation. For 300, please.
In 1993, Barbara Harmer became the first woman to co-pilot this supersonic plane.
Player 2.
What is the Concorde?
Exactly.
Transportation. For 400, Alex.
The Baltimore type of this fast sailing ship originated in the Chesapeake Bay region in the 1800s.
Anyone at all? This is the correct question.
Transportation. For 500, please, Alex.
This rugged vehicle may derive its name from the abbreviation for general purpose.
Nobody? What we were looking for was this.
Let's do the Big Apple. For 300.
At 42nd Street and 5th Avenue, you'll find this great institution guarded by two lions.
Anyone? This is the correct question.
The Big Apple. For 400.
The answer to the question, how do you get to this hall, is practice, practice, practice.
Player 1.
What is Carnegie Hall?
Precisely.
Here's the final answer on this board.
Named for a Danish settler, it's the only borough on the mainland.
Player 2.
What is the Bronx?
Precisely. That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's take a look at the scores.
You're in first place all alone, Player 1. Player 2, you're not too far off the lead. You're in last place, Player 3, but you get to start things off in Double Jeopardy.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go for Shakespeare. For 200, please.
It's a play within a play, and so is Kiss Me Kate, the musical based on it.
is that it? Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
I'll take Dancing in the Bible. For 200, please, Alex.
At the party for the prodigal son, there was music and dancing, and this was killed for the catering.
Player 2?
What is the fatted calf?
Exactly.
Dancing in the Bible. For 400, please, Alex.
After seeing the Israelites dancing around the golden calf, this man broke his tablets.
Anyone? This is the correct question.
Dancing in the Bible. For 600, Alex.
Mark 6:22 says his stepdaughter's dance pleased him so much he offered her anything she wanted.
Nobody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Dancing in the Bible. For 800, please.
Two of these that mention dancing are number 30 and number 149.
Anyone at all? Here's what we were looking for.
Dancing in the Bible. For 1,000.
Adapted from Ecclesiastes, the line, "A time to dance, a time to mourn," is part of this Pete Seeger song.
Player 1.
What is turn, turn, turn?
Well done. Yes.
Hey, name that Muppet for 200.
He had a hit with Rubber Ducky.
Player 1.
Who is Ernie?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Name that Muppet for 400.
The Muppet Show debuted in 1976 with this Muppet as host.
Player 1.
Who's Kermit?
Very good.
Very
Pick
good.
again.
Pick again. Name that Muppet
This
for 600.
great hook-nosed Muppet has a hankering for chickens.
Player 1.
Who's Gonzo?
Exactly.
Name that Muppet for 800.
He's the Grouch.
Player 1.
Who is Oscar?
You're correct.
Name that Muppet for 1,000.
Hungry Sesame Street Dennison, who has appeared on a Got Milk billboard.
Player 1.
Who is Cookie Monster?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 200.
You can buy this former 10,000 Maniac Singer's album Ophelia in any little hamlet.
Anybody? Take a look. Here's the right response.
Rock and Roll for 400.
He was Ziggy Stardust.
Player 1.
Who's David Bowie?
Exactly.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 600.
He wrote Running on Empty and co-wrote Take It Easy.
Player 1.
Who is Jackson Brown?
Right. Keep going. You control the board.
Rock and Roll Jeopardy
This
for
singer
800.
sang Rocket Man.
Player 1.
Who is Elton John?
Exactly.
Exactly. Rock and Roll Jeopardy for 1,000.
This Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist, with an insect name, plays on Mick Jagger's Wandering Spirit.
Player 1.
Who is Flea?
Yes.
Shakespeare for 400.
This play may have premiered a dozen days after Christmas, which would explain its title.
Player 1.
What is the 12th Night?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Shakespeare for 600.
This comedy concerns Valentine and Proteus, two guys from Italy who vie for the hand of Sylvia.
Player 1.
What is The Merchant of Venice? No.
Oh, regrettably, no. Player 3.
What is The Two Gentlemen of Verona?
Oh.
That's correct.
Shakespeare. For 800, please.
Anthony Hopkins played the female role of Audrey in an all-male production of this likable comedy.
Player 1.
What is As You Like It?
Exactly.
Shakespeare for 1,000.
If you think the Antipholus twins aren't the heroes of this comedy, you're mistaken.
Player 1.
What is The Comedy of Errors?
That's right. You know your literature.
Notable names for 200.
Amid 1994 GOP gains, Democrat Zell Miller won his second gubernatorial election in this state.
Anyone? Here's what we were looking for.
Notable names for 400.
In the novels, Horatio Hornblower spends over 20 years of his life battling this French emperor.
Player one.
Who is Napoleon?
You're correct.
Notable names for 600.
Director Leo McCarey was the genius who got Stan Laurel to team up with this man.
Player one.
Who is Hardy?
Absolutely. Pick again.
Notable names for 800.
A poem about her ends with the words, "Ere the tired head of Scotland's queen reposed upon the block."
Player two.
Who was Mary, Queen of Scots?
That's it exactly.
Notable names for 1,000.
Answer? The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
All of it.
Elton John's song Philadelphia Freedom was a tribute to this tennis star and her
Billie Jean
team.
King?
Player two?
Who is Chris Evert?
Oh, regrettably, no.
I know
Here's
that.
what we were looking for.
I'll try green for 200.
It ain't easy being this green Muppet frog.
Player one.
Who is Kermit?
That's right. Pick again.
Green for 400.
Green is a traditional Muslim color in this Middle Eastern country where you'll find Mecca.
Nobody? Player three.
What is Iran?
Good guess.
No,
But it's not what we're looking for. Anyone?
he's wrong.
This is the correct
Saudi
question.
Arabia. Green for 600.
Larry Bird and Bill Russell won renown wearing the green of this Boston basketball team.
Player one.
Who are the Celtics?
Yes.
Green for 800.
In a poem, Sir Gawain cuts off this green foe's head, which the body picks up and rides off with.
Player one.
Who is the Green Dragon?
No, that's not right. Sorry. Nobody? Player three.
Who is the Green Horseman?
No.
No.
Too bad. Anybody? Player two?
Who is the Green Knight?
Exactly.
Knight.
Answer? The Daily Double. Did you make your wager, please?
1,000. If he doesn't get this,
These
he's out.
green Belgian veggies seen here are rich in vitamins
Brussels
as well as
sprouts?
being delicious.
If you'll just watch this, we'll show you the clue. Player two?
What are parsnips?
Ooh, no,
No!
sorry. This is the correct question. Let's see how all the players are doing after the Double Jeopardy round.
Player one, you've got the lead going into Final Jeopardy. Sorry, but two of our players won't be joining us for Final Jeopardy.
It's time for Final Jeopardy. I'll read the category and then give you a few seconds to consider your wager.
Fish fry.
All right, go ahead. Make your wager.
Fish fry. Let's try for an even 25,000. I got the win anyway.
The Final Jeopardy answer is as follows.
Jeopardy
Good luck,
answers as
everyone.
follows. Good luck.
If you fried this fish up for the same named hero of an opera, he might say it was the best he ever had.
All right, let's see how everyone did.
Player one,
Porgy.
your question? That's correct. What did you wager?
Congratulations to the big winner here today on Jeopardy. Player one. Hope you had fun, and we'll see you again on Jeopardy.
Hi, I'm Johnny Gilbert. Let's set things up before we begin our game.
We'll see you for another game here at the Den very soon.